timeline of Harry Styles' relationships, Kendall Jenner to Olivia Wilde. Before being most recently linked to Olivia Wilde for almost 2 years, Harry Styles was known to date celebrities like Taylor Swift and Kendall Jenner. Everyone wants to know who Harry Styles is seeing, but he has a history of keeping his relationships a secret. Styles has been in a number of high-profile romances since becoming well-known as a member of One Direction. He gained notoriety for his relationship with the late Caroline Flack even in the beginning of his career. Less than a year later, the purported pair was spotted out on a date in Central Park, when paparazzi snapped him with Taylor Swift. Other Victoria's Secret models, such as Kendall Jenner and Camille, have also been associated to Styles. After Olivia Wilde's highly publicized divorce with Jason Sudeikis, the As It Was singer dated her for over 2 years. Styles was committed to keeping his relationships discreet despite the controversies surrounding them. "I've never made public comments about my life outside of work, but I've discovered that it has been beneficial to me. There will always be one version of a story, and I just decided not to waste time trying to change it or steer it in a different direction." Previously, Styles spoke to Rolling Stone. The pop artist fueled romance suspicions with Emily Ratajkowski when the two were seen kissing in Tokyo about 6 months after splitting from Wilde. Here is a review of Harry Styles' dating history. Styles first became close friends with Felicity Skinner through a mutual acquaintance before he became a megastar. Even though they lived in different cities, the two youngsters started dating. Before separating, the couple stayed together for about a year. Skinner reflects on the relationship and says Styles was a wonderful boyfriend. "He was a really great partner who was also bashful and incredibly romantic. He had a nice appearance, so it goes without saying that I liked him a lot. The year was just a paraphrase. We bonded quickly and had a great relationship. His smile is extremely adorable. When we were both around 15, we first began dating. He was quite kind. We were undoubtedly each other's first loves, and it was puppy love." Felicity Styles and television actress Caroline Flack were said to be dating in 2011. One Direction had just finished their season of The X Factor at the time, and Flack had started hosting a spin-off program called The Extra Factor. The 14-year age difference between the pair led to months of dating. Styles tweeted that their separation had been a mutual decision at the beginning of 2012. "Don't worry, Caroline wasn't dumped on you. Both parties agreed to do this. She is among the loveliest, most generous persons I know. Respect that, please," posted Styles. In her 2015 memoir Storm in a Sea Cup, Flack looked back on the short-lived relationship and explained that everything had been going smoothly up until their affair was made public. "We got along great, laughed, and were both single. Things only started to go south once it was made known to the general public. Everything was very lighthearted at first. He made light of his attraction to older ladies. Everything started to go bad when Harry was seen leaving my house early one morning. And once that was publicized, it was fair game. After then, anyone was free to speak. Others began calling me a pedophile and a pervert in public," Caroline reported. 2020 saw the suicide death of Flack. Styles didn't officially address her passing, but by sporting a black ribbon at the 2020 Brit Awards, he appeared to pay respect to her. The next month, speculation about Styles' relationship with In-Betweeners actress Emily Attak appeared. They had previously communicated over Twitter, but Attak insisted they were merely friends when dating rumors surfaced. Attak later admitted that they had been romantically involved but never took their relationship seriously enough to be married. "We never had a romantic relationship. Since I've always dismissed it previously, I believe that was the first time I ever acknowledged what it was. But I believe it's best to make it plain. So, yes, we did have a brief but enjoyable experience. We then separated and headed in different places. Harry and I laughed together. It was short." Taylor Swift and Styles initially ran into one another in March 2012 while both were present at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Swift was seen dancing in the crowd as One Direction performed. When fans noted that Styles was sporting the identical paper plane necklace that Swift had worn on numerous occasions, rumors about the couple's relationship started to circulate. When Swift was practicing for a performance on The X Factor in November, Styles reportedly joined her, according to a source who spoke to People. Upon confirming the sighting, host Mario Lopez noted that Styles had hinted that he was there to see Swift. Swift and Styles were first seen together in photos taken in New York City's Central Park at the beginning of December. Swift's family were introduced to Styles throughout the course of the month, and the two even traveled to England. The couple then celebrated the holidays together. Just before Christmas, they went skiing in Park City, Utah, with friends Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. Together, they rang in the new year by kissing following Swift's performance in Times Square. They flew left for the British Virgin Islands shortly after, where their relationship began to change. The couple apparently broke up a few days into their trip, and on January 4th, Swift returned home alone. Swift and Styles were secretive about their romance after their split. And for the first time disclosed information about the relationship. As he looked back at the paparazzi pictures of the ex-couple taken in Central Park, Styles said he thought it was all a lesson learned. "Relationships are challenging at any age. I thought as I look at pictures from that day, It didn't get any easier having to manage all that things when you're 18 since you don't really understand how it works. You know, you're already a little awkward. You and the person you really adore are out on a date. It ought to be that easy, right? Undoubtedly, it was a learning experience. But at its core, I just wanted it to be a regular date, said Stiles. Stiles was apparently dating Kimberly Stewart, the daughter of rocker Rod Stewart, some months after his breakup with Swift. When Kimberly was 33 years old, Stiles, who was 19 at the time, was first seen with her while having dinner with Rob Lancaster and his wife Penny Lancaster. The pair was also spotted at Soho House the night after. Tim and Harry appeared to be having a good time together, a source told People. In the Stewart family, age is not really a factor.